everyone, welcome to my longest running series here on my channel. If you are a fan of finding out the things that I love, this is the wrap up for the month. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 favorites in beauty, clothing, accessories, and lifestyle / the home category. Some of these are going to be the first time you've heard about them. Others you will have heard if you watched all of my videos and followed all of my content over on Instagram. I don't expect you to do that, so I wrap it all up here. Let's start off with beauty. Number 1 has to be this little gem. This is the newest release from Urban Decay. It is their naked shaped multitasking palette. Can we take a moment for the pretty packaging? It's plastic, which makes it very travel friendly, and it opens very uniquely. It slides. There's no mirror, not needed. We all have a mirror. It comes in 2 options. This is the cool palette. There's also a warm palette. The center ring are all cream products. And then you have a selection of mattes. I can't remember the specific name. I think they said, yes, shimmers and glimmers. I love this palette. Multitask because I have been using the cream to contour and highlight my face, and then using the mattes and shimmers obviously as eyeshadow. You can even use these matte shades to fill in your brows, although stay tuned, I have a new favorite for that. Next is a drugstore product. I am loving this little guy. This is the Maybelline Super Fluff Brow Mousse. I am wearing it in the shade Taupe. It is very lightweight, adds just enough color, separates the hairs, makes them look a little bit fluffier, but doesn't leave your brows crunchy. Love that it is drugstore. And then a hair product that my husband and I are fighting over. It goes from one side of the bathroom to the other side of the bathroom. We should probably just buy 2 bottles of this stuff. This is the Aveda Miracle Oil. It is a dry hair oil. You can put it in your hair wet. You can put it in your hair dry. It would be silly for us to buy 2 of these because this bottle is probably going to last us as long as we both have hair, because depending on your hair type, you need anywhere from 1 to maybe 10 drops. And this is supposed to work with all hair types, from the straightest stick straight hair and the finest, thinnest hair to the most coily, kinky, thickest hair and everything in between. So for my hair type, I use 1 to 3 drops, rub it between my hands, smooth it through my wet hair, and then when I finish styling, same thing. It is super humid outside right now, so pretty much nothing is gonna fix this, but I do wanna note this is a blowout. I have not yet used a straightening iron on my hair, so I think it did pretty well, all things considered, and the smell is amazing. And then a lip product that is a new old favorite is the Clarins Lip Perfector. And when this was first launched by Clarins, I loved them. I had every single shade. And then one of the hazards of doing what I do is the newest, shiniest, prettiest thing comes out and you move on to other things. And to be fair, Clarins, I don't know that they discontinued them, but they weren't restocking them. Less and less people were carrying them. Well, they must have just done a relaunch because they're back and I love them. And now, to be fair, I'm wearing this over a very matte lipstick. I'm wearing this over the new Bobbi Brown matte lipstick in Sand Wash Pink. So this is a much deeper color. But then I put this on top. It has been my go-to to just slap it on as I'm running out the door. It smells divine, like sweet candy, and it has a really good shade range of very sheer. So this is the kind of product you just put on without looking in a mirror. It is fantastic. And then this is late to the party in the month, but this product blew me away. So I don't know how many of you watch Allie Glines here on YouTube. She has her own makeup line called Revie Beauty, and I was watching one of her recent videos and she was using this brow product, which is from her brand, and she was raving about it. And I thought, okay, she's known for her brows. She created this specifically for what she wants. I love everything else I've tried. Let's go order this one. And so I did. I'm wearing it in the shade Taupe. I know it sounds silly to rave about a brow product. It's just a brow pencil. No, this is like a miracle. It's so waxy yet creamy. It draws the most thin, feathery strokes that look like hair, but the pencil doesn't break every time you unwind it. It has a spoolie on one end. It has the retractable wind up, very thin pencil on the other. Great shade range. I went with Taupe because it's a blonder, cooler shade, so it also works with ash brown hair types, which is what's happening at the top of my head. If you have been looking for a brow pencil that does everything at once, it's this one. Try it and you will understand why I'm raving about such a simple product. All right, let's talk about some clothes. So first off, I was so blown away. Another product that it's so basic, yet when it works really well, it's very exciting. These 9 West trouser jeans. I love a good trouser jean. They are getting harder and harder to find. I hope as we move farther into fall, we'll see a lot of versions. First of all, I love that they are right under $40. I love the length. I love the dark wash. I like the pin tuck seaming. These really look like a nice pair of trousers that happen to be made from dark denim. Sizing, I would say, is true to size. Love the price. Can't wait to wear them more. Just need a little bit cooler weather. Have to rave about both the travel friendly and truly bathroom friendly jumpsuit. I made a reel about it. I shared this in a travel video I recently put up. If you've missed it, keep watching to the end. I have a couple videos highlighted there that you can click on. This thing is amazing. It is an inspiration, or it is inspired by, I should say, the original Spanx jumpsuit that has the same deal where the back side of the jumpsuit isn't sewn shut. It's more like a flap, so you can lower the back side to expose your backside and all the other parts that you need to expose to go to the bathroom without fully disrobing yourself somewhere. It is amazing. I like the Amazon version better because yes, of course, the price tag is great, but there are 19, I believe, colors. I want to say 19. That's the number that's sticking in my head. There is literally something for everyone there. Also, a piece I have been wearing nonstop is this Soma modal double zip jacket. I've been getting cold in the house when the AC's cranked, so it's a nice lightweight piece to wear in the house. It's great for travel. It's just a great extra layer as we move into the cooler weather. It also comes in black if this ivory shade isn't for you, and it definitely runs true to size. I do like the double zipper, and some of you have asked me what is the big deal about that. When you fully zip something, sometimes it bunches up right around your lower belly or your hips, and it's not a flattering shape. And if you just release a little bit from the end, and that way it releases the tension, there's less pull on the fabric, gives you more of your hourglass shape back. It's a great design feature, and I wish more jackets had it. I think this tie waist tee might have broken the internet. I don't know if I've ever had a more successful reel. I love this top. It's a nice heavier knit weight, and it's definitely a step up from your basic tee because it has this built-in tie. You can tie it in a knot, you can tie it in a bow. I'm gonna start singing, I have to stop myself. You can tie it in the front, you can tie it in the back, you can throw it over your shoulder like it. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, it is such a versatile little piece. It is such an easy way to dress up an outfit. It's such a great transitional piece into the fall as well. So many colors. I'm wearing mine in an extra small navy. And if you're still here and wondering where do you find the links to shop all these things, 3 places. You can look in the text underneath my head. You'll have to expand that, but all the links are there. Sometimes that's tricky to find on a device, and so I take all that and it's the very first comment in the comment section. You just open that up. That's for me. All the links are there. And if any of these pieces are also available on the YouTube shopping platform, they will pop up, or they will be connected to the little shopping bag that's somewhere around here and may also pop up on the screen. I do this in every video because I get asked about it in every single video, and I am here to answer your questions. Then lastly, for my clothing favorites is this striped V-neck vest. I have 2 of them. I have them in the beige with the black stripes and pink with white stripes, and there are so many more options. I love it as it is for summertime. If you want a little more chest and underarm coverage, great over a tank. You can wear it over a tee. You can wear it over a button blouse with the collar peeking out. There's lots of things you can do with this. It's just easy to throw in and go over a pair of longer trousers, looser fit pants, or jeans. Really, really versatile. Let's move on to the accessories category, and number 1 for that is actually multiple things. It's different versions of a pair of sneakers. Early this month, the very first weekend of the month, I tore my right calf muscle. It doesn't need surgery, but what it did need was a lot of ice, a lot of rest, a lot of elevation, a lot of physical therapy, and going to the chiropractor, and a lot of time spent in sneakers. And I have quite a few that I have amassed. So let's start from the least expensive to the most expensive. First is this pair from Madden Girl. Now these all come in multiple colors, but I love this neutral shade with a little pop of kind of a baby pink and pretty flat shoe. This is not an athletic shoe. This is definitely more of a walking shoe sneaker. Next, we have these Gola sneakers. I actually got 2 versions of them, but this blue is just a little fun accessory. Why not a pop of color? I would say these run true to size as long as you're wearing a slightly thicker sock, like not a no-show thin sock, but an actual sneaker type sock, like an athletic sock, if that makes sense. I've been wearing a lot of those. Next, we have the Budget Buster, and I decided to splurge. Ignore the laces. These are some no-tie laces I'm working on. I just have to cut them and put them in a little thing. But these are the Vince Oasis sneakers. I have them in black, and I have been wearing the black ones a lot when I'm wearing darker toned bottoms, but I really wanted this camel sort of beige color. This color goes with everything, and I'm wearing sneakers a lot. And then this last sneaker I want to share was actually recommended to me by my physical therapist and my chiropractor, and was actually recommended to me years ago by an orthopedic surgeon as well. And I shared this idea years ago when I tore my meniscus, and so many of you in the comments were very unhappy and said the orthopedic surgeon I was seeing was uneducated, didn't know what he was talking about. Well, now I've had this independently confirmed by a chiropractor and a physical therapist, so take it as you will. I'm not telling you what to do, I'm just telling you what has been told to me. And they have all told me that, all things considered, once the tear is somewhat repaired, it is better to walk with your heel slightly elevated in a wedge or a block heel, not a stiletto, not a kitten heel, nothing that would make your ankle wobble. And these sneakers, I picked them up in the Nordstrom anniversary sale. They're still fully available. These are by Dolce Vita. And the cool part about it is that you can't see it from the outside, but there's a tiny little wedge built into the shoe. It just gives the tiniest little lift to your calf muscle, elongates the leg, makes you look a little better, but also is a little less tension on your calf muscles, and recommended to me by now multiple healthcare professionals that it's better than walking in just straight up flats. There you go. I was kind of excited to hear that again, and then I already had those shoes. Okay, number 2 on accessories, if you're still here, are these. So since I've been limping along, I definitely wanted something I could throw across my body and have my hands free if I needed to grab something for stability. And I had ordered this one a while back. This is an inspired piece by Longchamp, but it's the Amazon version. And then I just ordered this one for more of a fall look. And there is one that is even darker than this. I love them. They're so handy, literally. Has a handle. Love them. Next, I have to share again these Susan Shaw studs. I will put the color that I have, I believe it's Snow, in the description box, but I love these so much. I just ordered them in a really deep blue, almost navy color. Again, thinking ahead for fall. It was tough to pick a new color because there's also really bright pink that's really, there's a red, there's a green. I think these are gorgeous and would make a great holiday gift, so I just wanted to put them on your radar. A little more budget-friendly option is this resin necklace. It's from Bauble Bar. It's been a long time since I picked up anything from Bauble Bar. They have some really cute pieces. What I like about this resin necklace is it's gonna layer well with so many things. It would look really cute with this outfit actually. But what I really like about it, for those of you watching, is that it doesn't just come in like this pretty pale pink that is sort of a classic. It comes in some deeper shades as well, like a really bright emerald green, a turquoise, and especially as we're moving into October, black, a black heart. Nice neutral color. And then I have to include these, even though I talk about them all the time. I ordered yet another pair of these retro aviator sunglasses. I don't even know which lens frame color combo this is. I have lost track of how many of these I've ordered. Sometimes I've had to reorder my favorite colors because I keep losing them, but since they're about $14 or $15, it's not the end of the world. They go with everything. They're so fun. They make for really good headbands. They are polarized, UV 400 rated. I love them. Now let's talk about some lifestyle. So I will pop in a picture of my ice packs. I know a lot of you are around my age that are watching, and we seem to injure ourselves a little bit more, and you're gonna need an ice pack for various things. These are a wraparound ice pack. They connect with 2 straps onto your leg, your arm, or you could just lean against it, I guess. Stays cold for at least an hour. I can testify to that because I do the 20-minute on, 20-minute off, 20-minute on, and I don't put them back in the freezer in that 20-minute off period. You can, wrap them as loosely or as tightly as you want. I am so glad that I have these in my freezer now, and hopefully will not be needing to continue to use them for too much longer. But I do know that in case you need an ice pack, these have been fantastic. Also, I've been getting some of my sweaters out as I've been showing some more fall outfits, and this fabric shaver, it is so satisfying. All natural fabric items can pill up. It's just part of life. So especially cashmere, wool, you're gonna see the little pills pop up. And so this guy, you just do it in a circular motion. It is so fun. It is so satisfying. I love this thing. It's also great on any fabric. So some of my throw pillows have been pilling, just went on it. Some of my throw blankets. It's so much fun. And then the fuzz collects here, just takes 2 AA batteries. It's one of the most satisfying home care things that you can do. Also want to give a shout out to the acrylic frames that I still have not ordered prints for. These hold up to a 4x6. I love the scalloping. It comes in a set of 3 and they just come apart by magnets. So you can place anything you want in there and it's so easy to swap out the photo once you finally get it printed. Another fun holiday idea here. Just want to start planting some ideas so we all get our holiday shopping done early. Are we going to? Probably not, but we can hope. We can hope at this stage that we are those people. I am not that person. Also, I repurchased this. I love it so much. The squirrel and bird feeder that attaches to my porch railing. I shared it earlier in the year. I love sitting and watching the squirrels and the birds come and use it. Then we had a bird flu thing going on and my husband decided to not just put it away, but throw it away. And now we're all clear apparently. And so I reordered it and I have spent many hours looking at the squirrels and the birds. I'm officially middle-aged now. I have an ice pack. I have a bird feeder. I do also want to order like a motorized water fountain for out front too, so we've hit new levels of middle-aged hobbies. And then lastly, I have to talk about this. It's a little expensive, but we do have the holidays coming up, so maybe we can justify it as something we need for serving pieces. This Mackenzie Childs bowl set. So I believe I have the large, the medium, and the small. And I have it in the sterling check. Comes in a lot of different other colors, all in this check pattern. I would say if you're not gonna buy the set, to go for maybe the large. If you're only gonna buy one, you can use it as a mixing bowl, which is what I have been using these for. I'm trying to phase out as much plastic as I can in the house. This works great as a fruit bowl, a serving piece. There's just so many options. And because it's enamel, it's not over, I think, some kind of metal, it's not going to crack or break. Very child friendly if you wanna do baking with your kids or grandchildren over the holidays. It's so pretty and you can leave them out because they're pretty to look at. And that, my friends, is it for my, I had to think, what month? August. August monthly favorites. Despite a little injury setback, it has been a pretty good month. I'm really excited for September. Let me know if you have anything big coming up. I want to cheer you on. Oh, there was one kind of major thing that happened this month. I hit 300,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and that is not because of me, it is because of you. So I wanted to say this for the end because those are my most loyal, true viewers. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you if you're brand new for choosing to subscribe. Thank you to those of you who decided to hit that subscribe button 15 years ago. Regardless of when you joined the party, I am so glad that you are here. And if you are watching for the first time or the 100th time and you still haven't subscribed, now's your chance. Hit that subscribe button. It's free and we will be so glad to welcome you to the fun. Thanks everyone. I hope you had fun hanging out with me again today and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.